Peace and blessings to you, you all. Peace and blessings. How y'all doing today? Well, this evening, of course, man, I kind of make a lot of things happen, So, it's a every day is a good day for me. Uh, Even if a person think it's a bad day, it's a good day. I'm breathing. I talk to the guardian angel. I talk to God. Doesn't matter whichever name you feel it to be. Just know it's a higher being. And it's all love. It's all love. I literally my guardian angel actually has been literally sending me messages all week. And the messages has been pertaining to restoring the earth. We got to get our heads out of negative thinking, poverty thinking, not wanting to get ahead. We got to get our heads up out of that. We got to get our heads off of leaning on the government. We got to let them go because we got to pick ourselves up. There's just no other way to put it. You love life, quit this. These are some of the excuses that I hear that it bothers me because so we gonna die anyway. So we gonna die anyway. This is the stuff that I hear from my people as to why we stay in the position that we stay in. Because of the lack of confidence, the lack of possibility, the lack of hope, the lack of love, the lack of community, the lack of unity. United we stand, divided we fall. We're entirely divided. Other countries may look at us as united, but we're messed up. We're clueless. We have no idea what's going on. So the guardian angel is telling you guys, you don't want them to interfere. You don't want them to bring the power because you're gonna need someone that's smart enough to stop the earth from doing what it's about to do. And I'm not saying it's gonna happen tomorrow. No. This stuff takes time. It gradually happens. Right now is the wake-up period. Many of you know in your body, in your soul right now, that is telling you to change. I've seen so many people change from what they've eaten. And not because of anything that I said to do, but it's because of the choices that they made to do. People are just popping up and saying this year, you know what, I need to make a change around me, and they're doing it. People have been thinking about doing it, they're taking their time. But the messages that I put out there and other people are putting out there, because it's not just me. I'm not in this alone. It's so many people that are talking and saying the same thing. That's why the message still has to continue every single day. I wish things was normal. But now I don't. Because this is a wake-up call that the polluted world that we were in, it needs to go away. It has to go away. It took me to wake up to understand the situation that I put myself in. And I'm not saying that, that I didn't love what I was going through, you know what I'm saying? I love my experiences, whether they are good or bad. I had to realize that they taught me to be the person that I am right now because I was pretending to be something that I wasn't. And what do I mean when I say that? Because deep down inside this person that I am right now, I was that way when I was a kid. But I decided to make the choice to try to be normal when I was never normal, which was good though. I liked it. And the reason why I liked it, because I got to experience real people. Had I tried to be that person that I was born to be, I would be broken. I would not have any compassion or understanding for the people I grew up with, for the people I met in prison, for the people that lack, for people that are in poverty. I wouldn't have that particular, that kind of compassion to understand that, hey, I've been there before. I've been there before. We were lost. I was fucking lost. 20 years old, 21, 22, being married, I was fucking lost. I didn't have a clue of what to do. I didn't know how to build a good relationship or none of that. And I have to say that from the heart because I have to put all my shit out there. I gotta let you understand that people will listen to me and think that my life was peaches and creams. No, it wasn't. I had a tough time trying to figure things out. I got a divorce. I separated and left my relationship after 3 years of being in the marriage. I have 3 kids with three different mothers. I went through many different experiences with each one of them because I didn't know how to value life, to value myself, to love myself, to understand myself, and to understand other people. I wasn't raised in that type of environment. I was raised in a lost culture. That's where I came from. And through different experiences, and teaching myself and learning from others, and patience and practicing patience, because a lot of times I didn't have patience, and a lot of times I did. But I had to realize, when I really looked in the mirror, I looked at myself and had to realize that the reason why we're at where we're at is because of you. Say who? You? Yeah, you, me, you, and whoever, anybody that's looking at this video, you. We sit back, we act like our job is so fucking important. We act like that money is so fucking important that we're losing in the game of life. Like you niggas call the streets a game. That's what the elites think life is. For you is a game while they hold the secrets to life. We all hold this secret to life. We all hold it. Because I know it doesn't mean that you can't access it. It's in you. I've been telling people to go pray and ask God to show them. And they, yeah. They shrug it off. Because that's what I did. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm special. No, everybody is special. Everyone it is written. It is in the Bible that it is written in our hearts. He told us this. But we're so fucking sleep. We are so sleep. We don't understand it. We're constantly listening to verses of prosperity without tapping into the real prosperity and knowledge that's in your heart, that's embedded into your DNA. We think that getting riches and money is God-given. That's not God-given. Accessing your true power, your spiritual self, that spiritual love inside, accessing that knowledge, that's the true power. That's the real wealth. That's the real riches. And in return, you will gain access to the earth and all the mineral and resources in it. When you know who you are, when you know what you are, we got to stop playing. You can get high, you can do the shaman, you can do all that stuff all you want to. But if you understand the verses that is out there, whether it's in the Bible, the Quran, Book of the Dead, Kemet, cosmology, it doesn't fucking matter. It's all the same. It is written in you. He gave us this world. He gave us the dominion. All we have to do is pick up our fucking dominion and act like we want it. Oh, he put plagues on us. He took them away from me. No, he didn't take nobody away from you. That's life. He gave us the choice to choose what we want to do. We have that choice. We have that choice in governing over our own fucking life. And we have sitting up here and given this governance over to the elites, the government, and other people. They don't even have to be the government. You give it over to your job. Not your boss, but to your job. You give it over to your kids. You're not even teaching your kids. Kids are not even eating right. They're starting to. This is proof that people, this is proof that we are life force energy. We are energy. Some people get it and they do what they're supposed to do and they leave on to the next world, and most people come back. Most people come back. And it's proof, because the kids that are coming out today, they don't want to eat meat. And parents are not understanding it. They're not understanding it because is usually one out of the bunch that is saying they don't want to eat meat. And it's just that one, and parents can't understand it because they've been here before. Their energy, their spirit is telling them, this is not for you. We're not doing this again. We gotta stop. And this is happening. I'm sitting there watching this unfold in my eyes because I deal with clients and customers all day. And people are saying that their kids are not eating meat. It's because it is time to restore the earth. We have to stop playing. This is not a game. I've been holding this in for months because I didn't know how to bring this out. But I'd rather do a recording than to do live because I want you to hear the message from the beginning. I don't want you to catch this message in between. I want you to hear this from the beginning. So you understand the sincerity of what I'm trying to tell you. That this is real. No, you don't have to be a Muslim or a Christian or a Catholic or all these different factions to talk with the Most High, because He is in all of us. I don't care how much bad you think you've done. He's been talking to you because He knows there's good in you. You don't have to go and be baptized to be Christian in. You don't have to go and be, I don't even know what Muslims do. I'm sorry. So excuse me. But if you get up and share the same energy with the Muslim, they pray at certain times of the day. If you join in with that unity, I guarantee you, you will begin to experience spiritual connections. This is why, let me tell you something. Billionaires get up at 4 o'clock in the morning because they do their best thinking. Muslim pray at 4 o'clock in the morning because the energy is high. Christians in secret, because Christians do this in a group, in secret. They don't do it with the entire church. Something's wrong with that. But they do it at 4 o'clock in the morning. Imagine if they get the entire church to do it, how powerful the energy would move. We got to stop thinking in behind and thinking together. We got to stop this madness. It's crazy to me that we do this. I'm tired of it. I'm going to speak on it. I got to speak on it. Because people act like they're holier than thou. They act like, oh, you're beneath me. Really? Am I? Because I don't go to whatever you go to praise the God that said this. He's within you, and He's not in your church. He's not in that building until the people get in that building and bring Him in there. So He's in the people in order to get in the building. So I'm just trying to get an understanding of why do we still think the way that we do. Stop forcing people to be in your religion. They don't have to be in your religion to speak to God. It's many people that speak to God that wasn't in the religion. And as a matter of fact, Jesus spoke to sinners. He hung with sinners. So stop saying people need to join your religion. If you want them to see God, say that. I want to give you a better chance to get a more clearer view of what you're experiencing in life to see God. So come on out and congregate with us. Let's unify and bring this power in together. Instead of saying, you know, have you heard of Jesus Christ? Stop. The name is all the same, but stop forcing people into your religion. Now, if you get a sinner, yes, open them up, open their eyes up. But stop locking their mind into a box, is what I'm trying to say to you. Don't put that pressure on them. Let them understand and let them just give them the message. There's nothing wrong with giving them the message, but let them make the decision on whether they want to lock their mind into a box. Because it's more levels to an experiencing life than to be locked into one religion. Unless that's their mission. If that's their mission, God is going to tell them that's their mission. If that's their mission, he's going to tell them that that's their mission. But allow them to make that choice. It's people out here that don't know how to talk to other people, and they're forcing people into that particular religion. It's not to be forced. So I'm not talking to anyone in particular, but I'm talking to the ones that needed to hear this. Because it's not to be forced. God has talked to them already a long time ago. They know it. They got the message. They see it. They just don't want to let go of their current reality. We are about to venture into a new world. It just is what it is. You do not have a plan. Rioting and tearing up the fucking city is not a plan. Because what are you going to do afterwards? You don't have a plan. They already knew that you were going to riot. They knew this already. Because in psychology, they know how the mind works. When a person is lost and they don't know what to do, they react with emotions and they tear shit up. They become violent when it's new for them. Look at Jurassic Park. Let's look at it. Let's look at the new one. Here it is. They had the biggest T-Rex trapped. He was fucking trapped. And the moment he got free, the moment he got into the new world, he did not know how to fucking react. So what did he do? Tear everything up in his path. That's exactly what we're doing. Heading into the new world, we don't know how to handle these feelings. You saying, oh, but it's the police brutality. Why the fuck we ain't been doing this shit? And people my age, I'm 43. Shame on you. Because we stopped. We stopped. We should have been kept doing this shit after Rodney King. It's so many people we lost to the police. Niggas, stop caring. Stop acting like you motherfuckers care now. I'm tired of the fake. You're fake. You're fucking fake. You're not. Stop telling me you're tired. It's a better way. All cops are not bad. Because when you get in trouble and you really need them, especially if you got a female or a female want to come save him from a nigga, or vice versa, or someone stole your car, you're calling the fucking police. Let's stop fucking playing these games like they're all bad. They're not. But if we come together, we could wean out the bad ones and get rid of their ass. We can. But until we come together, we won't. Well, how do we do it? Get back to having community meetings. Get back to making the reports on the ones that's bad. When the community comes together strong and we pull in the real cops that really want to actually talk to us, and we come together strong, the community go up there together. This is not a one-person effort. We do not need a leader. There's nothing wrong with having a representative, but we eat our leaders. We kill our leaders ourselves. The police don't do it. The government don't do it. We do it because we don't protect them. We stay divided. We're not united. So when we put these leaders out, like Malcolm X, like Martin Luther King, Fred Hampton, Marcus Garvey. We can go back, we can go down the line. We killed them because we were divided. We weren't together. Because in your mind, you got them thinking like, oh, I don't hang with Muslims. I'm Christian. Get that stupid shit out your mind. Because when it comes down to it, we need unity to make the power fucking move. You had me in that shit at night. That right there, that part right there. I'm going to keep that to myself. I'm going to end it here. The things I say that comes out of me is God talking to you. It's telling you to wake up. If I had the PowerPoint to show you the things that God be showing me, you would understand. And I'm not the only one. This is not me. This is not a one-man effort. I don't want that clout. I'm just a messenger. I'm not a prophet. Don't look at me as a prophet or anything. I'm just delivering the message that I'm told to deliver. That is it. Because that's what we're supposed to do. We're never supposed to keep this shit in. Stop ignoring the messages. Peace, family. I want y'all to have a good evening. I gotta park my truck blocking up the alley.